Next, let's work on round 8. Take out the crochet hook and insert it back into the loop. Pull the working yarn to adjust the size of the loop. Re-wrap the yarn around your hand. For round 8, continue crocheting on the second leg first. Make 1 chain stitch and then 14 single crochet. Start with 1 chain stitch. Then crochet 14 single crochet without increasing or decreasing. Mark the first stitch with a stitch marker. Fourteen single crochet are done. Take out the first leg. Insert your hook right next to the slip stitch here. Also crochet 14 single crochet without increasing or decreasing. Fourteen single crochet are done. Work a slip stitch into the first stitch where the stitch marker is attached. The 8th round is now completed. There are 28 stitches in total in the 8th round. Next, enlarge the loop and remove the hook. Take out the sewing needle. Thread the yarn tail onto the needle. Sew up the gap between the 2 legs. After sewing, hide the yarn tail inside the fabric. Trim the yarn tail short. Next, continue crocheting the 9th round. Put the crochet hook back into the loop. Pull the working yarn to adjust the loop size. Then reattach the yarn to your hand. For round 9, start by making 1 chain stitch. Then crochet 9 single crochet without increasing or decreasing. Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. Nine single crochet are done. Next, make 1 increase stitch. Then crochet 3 single crochet. Next, change to white yarn on crochet to increase stitches. Take out the white yarn. Hold the white yarn on your hand. Hold the yarn tail and fabric together. For the next stitch, you need to crochet with white yarn. So we need to prepare for the yarn change 1 stitch in advance. Now pull the yellow yarn and do the last step of the previous stitch. Now you can see 2 yellow loops. Insert the crochet hook into these 2 loops. Bring the white yarn over and hold it together. Then wrap the crochet hook around the white yarn. Pull the white yarn through the 2 loops on the hook. The yarn change is done. Tighten the yellow yarn on the back just a little. Next, crochet to increase stitches with the white yarn. The first increase stitch. You can place the yarn tail on the crochet hook here. Crochet together with the yarn tail. A second increase stitch. Also place the yarn tail on the crochet hook. The 2 increased stitches are done. Next, change to the yellow yarn. Crochet 3 single crochet. Hold the yellow yarn in your hand. Here, take the crochet hook out of the loop. Then gently pull the white yarn to undo this loop. Insert the crochet hook back through the 2 white yarn loops. Next, wrap the yellow yarn around the crochet hook. Pull the yellow yarn through the 2 loops on the hook. The yarn change is done. You can notice that color changes need to be done 1 stitch earlier. Gently tighten the white yarn on the back side. Now, use the yellow yarn to crochet 3 single crochet. The first one. The second one. The third one. Next, crochet 1 increase stitch. Then crochet 9 single crochet. Once you finish the 9 single crochet, work a slip stitch into the first stitch. After finishing the 9th round, there are 32 stitches in total. Please count your stitches to make sure the number is correct. Now, let's explain how to change colors in crochet using the slip stitch. There are 2 methods for color changing with slip stitch. First, let's explain the first method. Suppose the next round requires a color change in crochet. We need to complete the color change on the last stitch of this round. So here, 1 stitch was left unworked. We stopped for now. Preparing for the color change. Insert the crochet hook through the top horizontal V-shaped stitch. Now there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the crochet hook. Now there are 2 loops on the crochet hook. This is an unfinished single crochet. Release the green yarn from your hand. Take out the yellow yarn. Place the yellow yarn over the crochet hook. Leave a tail of 3 to 4 inches. Pinch the 2 yellow ends below the crochet hook with your thumb and index finger. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. A new loop is formed on the crochet hook. It is the yellow yarn. We notice that this green loop is too large. You can pull the green yarn to tighten it. Put the yarn to the back. Take the yellow yarn from the connected skein. Hold the yarn in your hand. Wrap the yarn around the pinky finger once. Pass it through the palm between the middle and index fingers. Place it over the index finger. Pinch the fabric with the thumb and middle finger. At the same time, hold these 2 yarn ends at the back. The last single crochet of this round is completed. Next, make a slip stitch. Remove the stitch marker. Insert the crochet hook into the stitch position. There are now 3 loops on the crochet hook. Place these 2 yarn ends over the crochet hook. So there are now 5 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 4 loops on the crochet hook. 2 loops are formed on the crochet hook. Pull the newly formed loop through the existing loop on the crochet hook. Now a new loop is formed on the crochet hook. Tighten the slip stitch. Then we can proceed with normal crocheting. First crochet a chain stitch. Then a single crochet. Similarly, place these two yarn ends above the crochet hook. There are now 5 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 4 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over again and pull through 2 loops on the crochet hook, thus completing a single crochet. The purpose of placing the yarn tail on the crochet hook is for weaving in ends. At least weave in 3 to 4 stitches, or you can continue to weave it inside the fabric for a few more stitches. After weaving in the ends, the back looks very smooth. This is the first method of color changing. It requires changing the yarn on the last stitch of the previous round. Next, for the 10th round, start by making 1 chain stitch. Then crochet 13 single crochet using yellow yarn. Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. During work, the 13th single crochet, change to white yarn. Press the white yarn on the back of the fabric like this. Make sure the white yarn stays fairly loose. Don't pull it too tight. If it's too tight, it might stretch and deform the fabric. Wrap the white yarn around the crochet hook. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the hook. This completes the yarn change. After changing the yarn, gently tighten the yellow yarn a bit. Next, crochet 6 single crochet using white yarn. During finishing the 6th single crochet, change back to yellow yarn. Just like before, hold the yarn in this way, keeping it loose. Hold it together with the fabric. Wrap the crochet hook with yellow yarn. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the hook. And that's how you change yarn. Tighten the white yarn. Now, continue crocheting 13 single crochet with yellow yarn. Finally, crochet a slip stitch in the first stitch to join the beginning and end. After finishing the 10th round, you should have 32 stitches in total. Please count your stitches to make sure the number is correct. For the 11th round, start with 1 chain stitch. Next, crochet 12 single crochet using yellow yarn. Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. You'll need to change yarn at the 12th stitch. Change to the white yarn. Then undo 1 loop on the 12th stitch here. Insert your crochet hook back into the 2 loops of the 12th stitch. Wrap the white yarn around the hook and pull it through the 2 loops on the hook. And just like that, you've completed the yarn change. Now, crochet 1 single crochet with the white yarn. Then make 1 increase stitch. Then, crochet for single crochet. Next, work 1 increase stitch. Next, 1 single crochet. Here, we need to change yarn again. Release the white yarn. Hold the yellow yarn on your hand. Wrap the yellow yarn around the hook and pull it through the 2 loops on the hook. The yarn change is completed. Next, use yellow yarn to crochet 12 single crochet without increasing or decreasing. Then make a slip stitch in the first stitch to join the beginning and end. After finishing round 11, you should have a total of 34 stitches. Please count your stitches to make sure they are correct. In round 12, start by making 1 chain stitch. Then crochet 12 single crochet Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. At the 12th stitch, we will need to change yarn. Release the yellow yarn. Change to white yarn. Wrap the crochet hook around the white yarn and pull it through the 2 loops on the hook. Then pull the yellow yarn to tighten the stitch. Next, use white yarn to crochet 10 single crochet. At the 10th single crochet, change back to yellow yarn. Gently pull the white yarn. Then crochet 12 single crochet with yellow yarn. If the yarn accidentally slips off, put the crochet hook back into the loop. Then just continue crocheting. Finally, crochet a slip stitch into the first stitch to join the beginning and end. After finishing the 12th round, there are 34 stitches in total. Next, round 13. First, make a chain stitch with yellow yarn. Then crochet 12 single crochet. Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. At the 12th stitch, change to white yarn. Crochet for single crochet with white yarn. At the 4th stitch, change back to yellow yarn. crochet to single crochet with yellow yarn. Change to white yarn on the second stitch. Continue crocheting for single crochet with white yarn. Change to yellow yarn on the fourth stitch. Next, crochet 12 single crochet using yellow yarn. Finally, crochet a slip stitch to join the beginning and end. Round 13 is completed with a total of 34 stitches. Round 14. First, make 1 chain stitch. Then crochet 13 single crochet. Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. Change to white yarn on the 13th stitch. Crochet to single crochet with white yarn. Change to yellow yarn on the second stitch. Crochet for single crochet with yellow yarn. Change to white yarn on the fourth stitch. Crochet to single crochet with white yarn. Change to yellow yarn on the second stitch. Crochet 13 single crochet with yellow yarn. Finally, crochet a slip stitch to join the beginning and end. Round 14 is completed with a total of 34 stitches. In round 15, start with 1 chain stitch. Then make 34 single crochet, end with 1 slip stitch. First, make 1 chain stitch. Next, crochet 34 single crochet. Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. The crochet method for single crochet is the same. I'll speed up a bit here. "30 for single crochet are completed. Finish with 1 slip stitch. Round 15 is completed. From now on, use yellow yarn to crochet. You can cut off the white yarn here. In round 16, start with 1 chain stitch. Then crochet 13 single crochet. Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. "13 single crochet are done. Next, crochet 1 decrease stitch. Decrease stitch means combining 2 stitches into 1 stitch. The crochet hook is inserted only into the front loops of the next 2 stitches. Each V shape on the top has 2 loops. The loop closer to us is called the front loop. The loop closer to the inside of the fabric is called the back loop. For the decrease stitch, insert the hook through the front loops of 2 adjacent stitches and crochet. Place the crochet hook back into the loop. Pull the working yarn to adjust the loop size. Insert the crochet hook through the front loop of the next stitch. Then insert hook through the front loop of the following stitch again. Now there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Wrap the hook around the working yarn from behind. Press the hook tip down to catch the working yarn. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over the hook again. Then pull the yarn through the remaining 2 loops on the hook. That completes 1 decrease stitch. Next, crochet for single crochet. Then crochet 1 decrease stitch. Insert the crochet hook through the front loop of the next stitch. Insert the hook through the front loop of the next stitch. Yarn over the hook. Then pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over the hook again. Then pull the yarn through the remaining 2 loops on the hook. And that completes 1 decrease stitch. Now we will explain the method of creating single crocheted decreases. There are 2 types of single crocheted decreases. One is the invisible decrease. The other is the regular decrease. A single crochet decrease combines 2 stitches into one. This one is the invisible decrease. This one is the regular decrease. The V shape formed by the invisible decrease is vertical. It looks very similar to a single crochet. The V shape formed by the regular decrease is slanted. It is quite different from a regular single crochet. Because the invisible decrease and the regular single crochet look very similar, it is called the invisible decrease. We often use the invisible decrease when crocheting spherical fabrics. Here, we will first demonstrate the creation of an invisible decrease. The invisible decrease is made by inserting the crochet hook into the front loop of these 2 stitches. Insert the crochet hook through the front loop of these 2 stitches. Insert hook through one front loop. Then insert hook through another front loop. Now there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Place the crochet hook below the working yarn. Wrap the crochet hook around to the back of the working yarn. Press down on the working yarn. Hook the working yarn with the crochet hook. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the crochet hook. Rotate the crochet hook. A new loop is formed on the crochet hook. There are 2 loops remaining on the crochet hook. Place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. The hook head is facing towards you. Wrap the crochet hook around to the back of the working yarn. Press down on the working yarn. Yarn over the crochet hook. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. This completes an invisible decrease. On the back of the invisible decrease, you can see the loops. They are the unworked back loops. We need to pay attention to the insertion point of the next stitch. This loop is the front loop used for creating a single crocheted decrease. The insertion point should be this V shape. Next, we will demonstrate the method for creating a regular decrease. Insert the crochet hook into the next stitch. There are now 3 loops on the crochet hook. Place the crochet hook below the working yarn. Wrap the crochet hook around to the back of the working yarn. Press down on the working yarn. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. This forms a new loop on the crochet hook. There are now 2 loops on the crochet hook. Insert the crochet hook into the next V shape. There are now 4 loops on the crochet hook. Wrap the crochet hook around to the back of the working yarn. Press down on the working yarn. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. A new loop is formed. Now there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. Wrap the crochet hook around to the back of the working yarn. Yarn over the crochet hook. Pull the yarn through all 3 loops on the crochet hook at once. This completes a regular decrease. A regular decrease is made into complete stitches. So the back is flat. Everyone can choose either the regular decrease or the invisible decrease according to the method that suits them best. Next, crochet 13 single crochet. Finally, crochet 1 slip stitch. After finishing round 16, there are a total of 32 stitches. Next, the stitches for rounds 17 and 18 are exactly the same. In each round, crochet 1 chain stitch followed by 32 single crochet, then finish with a slip stitch. Let's start with round 17. First, crochet 1 chain stitch, then crochet 32 single crochet. Pay close attention here. I didn't pull the yarn all the way through when crocheting. At this point, you can go back 1 step and redo it. Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. Keep crocheting single crochet. The crochet method for single crochet is always the same. Next, please continue crocheting the remaining single crochet on your own. 32 single crochet are completed. Finally, work a slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 17 is completed. Next, the crochet methods for round 18 are exactly the same as round 17. Please crochet it yourself. Round 18 is finished. For round 19, start by making 1 chain stitch, then repeat crocheting 3 single crochet and 1 decrease stitch as one sequence. Repeat the sequence 6 times. After that, crochet to single crochet. Finally, make 1 slip stitch. First, make 1 chain stitch. Then crochet the first sequence. Start by crocheting 3 single crochet. Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. 3 single crochet are done. Then crochet 1 decrease stitch. The first sequence is done. The second sequence. Start by crocheting 3 single crochet. Then crochet 1 decrease stitch. The second sequence is completed. The third sequence. First, crochet 3 single crochet. Then, crochet 1 decrease stitch. The third sequence is completed. The methods for making the remaining 3 sequences are exactly the same as the first 3 sequences. Please crochet the rest 3 sequences on your own. 6 sequences are completed. Next, crochet a single crochet. Finally, crochet 1 slip stitch. After finishing round 19, there are a total of 26 stitches. The stitches for rounds 20 and 21 are exactly the same. Each round starts with 1 chain stitch. Then crochet 26 single crochet without increasing or decreasing, and finish with 1 slip stitch. Now let's crochet round 20. Start with 1 chain stitch. Then crochet 26 single crochet. Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. The crochet method for single crochet is the same. Please crochet the remaining single crochet on your own. Finally, crochet a slip stitch to join the beginning and end. Round 20 is completed. The crochet methods for round 21 are exactly the same as round 20. Please refer to round 20 to crochet round 21 on your own. Round 21 is completed. For round 22, start by making 1 chain stitch. Then repeat the sequence of 2 single crochet followed by 1 decrease stitch. Repeat this sequence 6 times. For the first sequence, crochet a single crochet first. Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. Then crochet 1 decrease stitch. The first sequence is completed. For the second sequence, crochet a single crochet first. Then crochet 1 decrease stitch. The second sequence is completed. For the third sequence, crochet a single crochet first. Then crochet 1 decrease stitch. The third sequence is completed. The remaining 3 sequences are crocheted exactly the same way as the first 3 sequences. Please crochet them yourself. 6 sequences are finished. Next, crochet to single crochet. Then crochet 1 slip stitch. Round 22 is completed. For round 23, start with 1 chain stitch, then repeat crochet 1 single crochet, 1 decrease and 1 single crochet as one sequence. Repeat this sequence 5 times. And finish with 1 slip stitch. Start with 1 chain stitch. For the first sequence, start with 1 single crochet. Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. Then, crochet 1 decrease stitch. Next, 1 single crochet. The first sequence is completed. For the second sequence, start with 1 single crochet. Then crochet 1 decrease stitch. Next, 1 single crochet. The second sequence is completed. The remaining 3 sequences are crocheted the same way as the first 2 sequences. Please crochet them on your own. Finally, crochet a slip stitch to join the beginning and end. Round 23 is completed. Enlarge the loop and remove the hook. Leave about a 15-inch yarn tail. Break the yarn. Pull the yarn tail out from the loop. Tighten and remove the stitch marker. Next, take out some stuffing cotton and fill the body fully. Take out the stuffing cotton. Fluff it up by tearing it. Add small amounts multiple times into the fabric. You can fill the legs here first. Keep adding small amounts of stuffing cotton little by little. Stuff it to this level of firmness. The body is now completed.